Either way, Tom Manager, Graham Hadfield, Super Regionals.
That's me.
We've got Elevate taking on Spacestation Gaming. Elevate's been on a tear. Spacestation Gaming, not so much. Death Panther on the Hou-Yi, not a surprise here. Jermaine on a Hunter, not a surprise here.
I'm still
Three
angry
other
though, Tom.
Guardians, not a surprise here.
I'm still angry.
3 Guardians, 2 Hunters.
We saw Obey work out how to beat Elevate yesterday. Everybody watched it. Dignitas come in and go, we can beat it. We got big egos. We'll take that down. Run Jack. Then what do? We watch Space Station go, we also have big egos. Let's give him the Cabrakan once more. It's no problem. Cherryo can't play it. It's not going to be an issue for us. If Space Station give him the beating today, Space Station get beat by this today, that is embarrassing to these teams in all fairness because they've seen it get beaten and how to deal with it.
That was pretty nuts.
I don't know if he's going to be able to do the same thing today, but first one off the mark, but Homie ran the back, and I don't think Cherryo sees it.
He doesn't quite. Here come the Suns.
Love the
Homie,
Suns.
going to find it, but he misses the
Suns.
death sight. Big stun, the turnaround, not enough to kill Thanatos. He's in the sky with a hair of HP. 69, nice, going to get out of there. But it's a different playstyle. You're playing these Osiris, you're playing these tankier guys, and you're not being this pure assassin like Cherryo's looking to do right here, going right on into Homie FA.
Huge wall.
Trouble there, the big pull.
The knock-up, though, from Dardes wasn't as good as Boy, but Homie's still ticking away in damage. Dardes will get first blood, and that Cherryo blink is what set it all up. Space Station Gaming were not prepared for that.
You're failing it because you're not making these big plays. Cherryo comes in and he makes this big play. That's what you get from a proactive jungler.
Too risky, Dardes. Meditation, no, does come to the rescue. Beats for Sandy.
Turnaround.
Maybe it was a bit of a nice little bait that worked out for them. So, okay, I'm not too upset now because end of the day, Dardes uses his meditation there, but he gets beads off Andy. That's big. Where he really shines.
Right now, big party on the right side. Jungle. Thanatos going to miss again. Dardes, half HP. Homie FA preemptively in the sky, waiting for somebody to bring the tank down low. Not going to happen. Defensively exits.
Really like the Pestilence coming out from Scary D in the solo lane here as well. Obviously, that's going to reduce the amount of sustain that we're going to see coming out from the Jing 10 and Dardes too, obviously with those Wisps, but Dual Lane Zap's in trouble.
Oh, it's a beautiful play from behind, the knock up and the knockdown. Dardes starts it, Dardes finishes it. They pull on Jigs, he's got a jump available and he'll use it. Dwarf gets away, but the B-Man does not elevate. 2-0. That's the luxury that we get as commentators.
Sure.
We have the helicopter view. Everybody else is sitting down on the ground.
But at the same time, if you've got the wards around the goal for you like you do, you could probably make that attempt on Scary, but Scary's going to come to this fight now without his ultimate, and there's Homie, who's forced to ult after not having beads now, trapped in those walls.
And again, he's going to stay local, looking for Dardes for the moment, then playing defensively. Yeah.
Dignitas won Valencia. Elevate just took out Dignitas in that last game. You're coming in warm. You're coming in hot even. And then you go against Space Station, and no discredit to Space Station here, but EU is known as being better than NA.
Well,
so
no number is going to get collapsed on. Quick
no
jump
mana for
away.
Scary. No mana for Scary. Oh, this is a big play. Who got aggro? Scary's got aggro! Scary's got aggro! Scary's got aggro!
1 versus 2. No numbers turns that one around. Scary D got nothing. No numbers got everything. The 1 versus 2 is good. Space Station Gaming still with a goose egg.
No mana. No mana tanking that. You getting in any trouble there? I thought they were just going to have to let that kill go. Instead, they both dived. And no numbers went, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I can take this fight. Oh, no.
And they say really again. Homie FA engages on 2 separate players, one of which has the ultimate. Cherryo ults Homie. Not enough to find the kill onto the Thanatos, but Space Station Gaming making some very curious decisions here. I get it. Go back to the Vamana, see if you can, catch lightning in a bottle for a different team here. Not happening.
Gold Fury started up though. Jermaine going to be able to tank this up with the Devourer's Gauntlets, fully stacked. Cherryo on zone duty with Dardes. The classic, because what Elevate's done. But Space is going to engage.
Right through the wall, and Homie from a distance gets him and puts his team on the board. Everybody in the hallway. What goes up must come down. Death Panther is on the bad side of the Nubleoon. Now it looks like Dardes is up next. Z-Man Senior gets involved. The B-Man from the Z-Man. And it's 3-man for Space Station Gaming. I think there's something to be said about playing your style versus being a one-trick.
Agreed.
Gold's Fury started by Elevate here. Half HP, beautiful pull coming out from Dardes, but around the back end one more time is the Assassin. Homie, if he gets chased out, Dardes
Dardes
is going to
focus.
be all the way down. But the Hunter misses.
He missed.
Thanatos misses, and he gets punished for it. He becomes number 4 for Elevate, and Dardes walks away. Ain't no problem in the world.
The reason they have to run as well, not only because they're low on health, but because No Numbers was making a rotation. Scary D wasn't coming over here. You can see he's still in the lane. They're going to get a tier 1 tower on the right-hand side, Space Station, so they're still in the lead in this game. They didn't lose too much, as that gold here at this point isn't as worthwhile as it used to be, but it is still something. I like the call from Space Station to disengage, but Homie missed. Did actually see the tier 1 tower go down the left-hand side too, so Space Station won't be too upset. Yeah, they lose the gold. It was a misplay. They're not out of it, though. They're still in control. Unless Zap gets caught by Cherry.
Cherryo's coming around the back end. Zapman reads it, puts out damage.
Oh, it's the hammer! He missed the hammer! If Jigs hits the hammer, we might have just seen Zap live a little bit longer and Andy come in. But now the focus will be on Andy and Homie, who have to now disengage. Tier 1 mid. Elevate.
Death Panther jumps over the Soul Reap from the Thanatos just in time. Chases Homie FA out of the scenario. Tier 1 tower goes down. I don't think they can defend a tier 2 either.
Only got 2 archers, but they can't really get in range to kill the archers with a Thanatos and the Fafnir. So 2 towers for Elevate. Great play from them. The gold lead is starting to creep back towards them.
Nice control coming out from Elevate. Like I mentioned earlier, I mean, this is a team that can fight from behind, no problem.
Good zone, No Numbers. He realizes he's got to keep him busy from getting in range, and even Jig's trying to steal it over the wall. Dardes will block that. And now Scary. No ultimate this time, Sunshine. The sun drained down, and the tank falls. Whoever makes the least amount of mistakes in the game, critical mistakes, are the ones that end up winning the game. And so far, Space Station have made a couple of critical ones where it's given the flow back towards Elevate.
The pull to Scary D brings him in and then pushes him out. Cherryo, on the other hand, zoning out the duo lane up north. Homie FA and Andy biding their time on the left-hand side. Fire Giant has been leashed out. Space Station Gaming actually have a good handle on this team fight.
They do, because they will have to walk away from Scary D, who had those thorns. But as soon as they engage on Jigs, they rip it around and go back in.
Homie in the sky looking for a target. It's Death Panther, who jumps over the nonsense again. Finds an exit.
And he gets a kill.
And by the way, he finds a kill on his way out. Scary D on the bad side of a double kill. Elevate, lose 0, and take down the solo and the support.
Death Panther, oh, Zap could be in trouble. He's on his own here, surrounded. If Dardes can find the pull, he misses it. Okay, Zap should live here, even though Cherry's going to go back in for some extra poke. I think they should have just fallen back here. Death Panther, though, just going to go back to that once again. On Hunters, he is a completely different player to that on Majors. A one-on-one ability on paper, if you look at this squad against the likes of Space Station, I think Space Station on paper, 1v1s, you'd feel Space Station should win that.
I don't agree anymore.
Because of the team fights. That's why, because of the way Elevate's playing. That's why you're feeling it.
I think, so No Numbers beat Scary D because everybody beats Scary D. Cherryo and Homie FA probably about even. Death Panther and Andy wins hand over foot. Dardes versus Jigs by an inch. Jermaine versus Zapman. Jermaine wins that. No problem.
Got to get in position for those also. Here's the siege, though. Elevate going to group up, and in goes Homie FA, but so does Cherryo.
Death Panther already down a half. Jumps over nothing this time around.
Andy.
Cherryo versus the world. Locks 2 people in. Nobody looking at the Phoenix just yet. Space Station now pushing Elevate off. They're going to regroup with the heal and look again.
So Cherryo looks at everybody and takes on everyone, while Scary D gets focus fired down and forced to ult. Cherryo's ult for Scary D's ult. I'm taking that every day of the week. And not only that, that forces back the front line of Space Station, which means Elevate gets a free Phoenix and now can look towards mid.
Jigs now gonna back up.
Jigs ult down too, remember?
The call is to back up. Homie FA on a different page, goes forward, finds Death Panther, brings him down to 60. Homie FA on the flank, Scary D in the ground. Death Panther, 4-1 and 2 for the Hunter.
2 Hunters, you can't sit down and look at your Phoenix that long, because it won't be there for very long with 2 Hunters that have the Fire Giant. At least they did, but now we go again. Left Phoenix. This is a little bit dangerous, but they're on a 4v5.
Nah, they're fine. Meditation, Sylvanas, classic typewriter play. Right, mid, left, ching. Space Station Gaming looking to play defense, but just barely.
If you are a Dignitas fan, you're not happy about this, I'll tell you that much. If you're a North America fan, you might not be happy, because right now Elevate are forcing SSG to take a fight with 3 Phoenixes down.
And the meditation saves them one more time. Homie FA looks for a target, finds it, but it's way too healthy to execute or even think about following up. Death Panther way away from the fight as he should be. No Numbers forces out.
He's still want to fight. Look at Jermaine. He's just like, let's just fight.
Jermaine goes in. Jermaine goes in.
It's not going to find the end here. They've got to be careful about trying to end. But this is Elevate. Like, listen, even if we throw this entire fight and we get decided here, Space Station can't end. But they can get a Fire Giant. But they've still got 3 Phoenixes down. So we don't have to worry too much. A little bit of fun, but they're feeling very confident now, Elevate, and I would be very scared about playing them the rest of this day. Need to know what else he's got in the Hunter pool. Because if they're going to keep running this and like people start to realize that, then what's next? Jingwei?
He's got an Uller. That's all I can tell. That's all I can know.
That's fair.
He's got an Uller. I don't know what else he got.
If Dollars would have caught that, that could have been game right there, because Andy off the table is going to be a big problem. Now his beads are down 2, which means once again, Andy's going to play very far back. Did cost Cherryo his beads blink once again, though, but Andy is the big hope for this team on defense.
I mean, he's got the Rada Tahuti and 2 steps of the Obsidian Shard, so he's going to actually start doing some damage again, which is pretty nice.
Got him.
Bull is on the mark. Jinx is up in the sky. Couple of shots,
He's
and
safe.
Jinx is on the retreat.
He's still safe, but Andy's drums have been pushed and forced out. Homie's in the sky, but no one's low. This could be the last ditch defense because all the ultimates have been used now.
Homie goes up and lands defensively. Zapman gets pulled. Zapman's in trouble. Pancake flip, and he's down for the count.
That's game.
Death Panther 5-1-2. Still continuing on. Whirlwind of rage and meal because Cherryo's eaten. Titan's gonna be the last target here. Thanatos finds one. The Titan's at half. The Titan's at a corner. The Titan is down. Space Station Gaming fall to Elevate.
2 wins for Elevate. And let's just say 2 wins for Elevate against Dignitas and Space Station Gaming.
Yeah.
They came in as 4th seed here. Energy will have a small grin on their face. Most of the teams will not be happy about this.
Not at all.
They would not have expected Elevate to be one of the teams in contention for a spot, let alone the Forerunners now after these sets.
We watch Space Station go. We also have big egos. Let's give him the Cabrakan once more. It's no problem. Cherryo can't play it. It's not gonna be an issue for us.